Today I'm at the Motor Museum of Western Australia, Whiteman Park. There's old motorcycles here, cars, hubcaps, kids rides, all sorts of things going on. But we're here to see the Vintage and Veterans Motorcycle Club. They've got old sidecars, compressors on wheels, motorcycles that I've never seen before. You might not have even seen them before, but we'll go check them out and see what's around. Well, I've come across this crazy invention here. Well, not really an invention, Trike. What have you done here?
Corey, this started from a mad idea when I was up in Newman.
Yep.
And it sounds corny, but I had this dream about building a bike one night, a V8 Trike. And I got up in the morning, I said to the missus, I'm going to build a V8 Trike. She looked at me and looked at, yeah, righto, whatever. And I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. And from there, I went around looking for a Holden V8 to start with. And I found this old engine here. Cost me a carton of beer. I found it back in a shed in Newman. And the bloke said to me, what are you going to do with this? And I said, I'm going to build a V8 Trike. And they just laughed at me and thought, hello, we'll be visiting this guy down in Claremont shortly. But yeah, this is it today. From a mad idea, no plan, no nothing. I built it up in Newman. I've built everything myself. I had a few things done like the fiberglass here. But basically, yeah, we've built everything.
Rightio. So you basically started off with the engine. Who did you build all the chassis as well?
Built
the chassis rails?
Yeah, I built the chassis. I built everything. I had an old fella do the machining for the front end. Cliff Nash down in Rockingham done that for me.
Yep.
And done an excellent job.
Yeah, brilliant job, brilliant. Back end, you're running a Volkswagen back end, I guess.
I'm running a Volkswagen gearbox.
Yep.
Then I made up everything else around it.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
I've made the rims, I made the guards, I made everything.
Yeah, okay. How long did it take you?
It took me a period of years mucking around. Yeah.
Just bit by bit.
Yeah, just bit by bit. And, running out of money. I even sold me young bloke's sidecar to buy the front calipers for the brakes.
Rightio, and you got the good ones, Willwood, so yeah, you don't muck around.
There's 6-piston P&M brakes on the front, both sides, twin discs.
Ah, so it'll stop you pretty quick.
It does.
Yeah, right.
Cool,
okay.
Yeah. That tank is an old receiver tank off a haul pack from Newman.
Yeah, I thought it was a gas tank, to be honest, but yeah, it looks similar, yeah.
And I've cut it back. It wasn't a great long thing. I've cut it back. The battery's there and the fuel and the rest of it. But yeah, no, it's just a Sunday toy. It is the first licensed V8 Trike in Western Australia. Yep. Come Australia, yeah.
Okay, so how much did you have to pay the guy at the pits off?
You don't talk about things like that.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. What does it sound like? Can we hear it?
It does go, mate, yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, excellent. Well, I hope we can do some skids in the car park later.
That'll happen.
Excellent. Cheers. Thank you.
Now, Kevin, tell me about this incredible motorcycle you've got, the Henderson.
What, the full history, or...?
Well, we could be here all day if we have that.
That's right. It's a bit of a long story, yeah. Well, I acquired the bike probably 6 or 7 months ago now, maybe a little bit more, but it's a bike that's been in the club. I belong to a club member probably for the last 40 years. The guy sort of, he's getting a little bit older, but he kept promising to finish it and he never did, you know. And as you say, there's a few guys around here who've done work on it. In fact, I was just talking to the guy that did the white metaling on the bearings just now, but yeah.
He did that about 10 years ago, apparently.
Oh, it's longer than that. I think that was probably in the late 80s.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I managed to acquire it, and yeah, I've probably put it together in about the last 5 months, I suppose.
It looks absolutely incredible. It looks like it's just come out of the showroom. You haven't got it registered yet?
No. Well, it was quite an easy restoration. I had to make a fair bit for it, but a lot of the engine obviously had been done in the gearbox, and there's things I had to make. I made the front hub, the back hub, all the brakes, the battery box, the belt guard, headlight. I had to modify off a Harley, and when I got it, it actually had a Triumph front wheel in it with a front brake, and the back wheel was Harley, but the brake system would never have worked, so I sort of went back to to standard. That's how it would have come out of the factory, and yeah.
Absolutely. So now, you might be taking this to the UK with you?
Yes, I'm thinking about it. It depends how it goes and how it rides, because I haven't really given it much riding.
And this is the big trip that the Vintage Motorcycle Club are going on to the TT as well?
The TT, yeah. The TT and then the Banbury, yeah.
The big Banbury Classic?
Yeah, that's the biggest vintage run in the world, yeah.
What CC is it?
It's 1300, just over 1300.
So it's got a bit of get up and go, is it?
Yeah, it'll fair go, yeah. They're guaranteed to do 80 mile an hour off the showroom floor, so.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
No.
Well, look, it's an absolutely beautiful machine. Thank you very much for letting us look at it.
No worries.
And we'll see you around, as we always do, with one other bike. You seem to always have a different bike every time we see you.
Yeah, well, I've got a few Harleys. So,
yeah. Well, good on you, Kevin. Thank you very much.
All right, no worries. Thank you for that.
Now, Luke, you have the same surname as this bike, Sarolea.
Yes.
Would you have some sort of something to do with this motorcycle?
My family were the original manufacturers of the Sarolea motorbikes in northern Italy and in Belgium.
Wow. And how old's this one you got here?
This one was born in August in 1950.
Right.
Came off the line, yeah. And my youngest son purchased it through Belgium, through an antique dealer in Holland, and had it packaged and shipped through Rotterdam, through to Singapore to here for my 60th birthday.
Oh, what a present. That's fantastic. So this is a 350, I believe, is it?
350 single cylinder, yeah.
Now, when did they stop building these?
They stopped building the Saroleas in 1962. And production didn't become viable anymore.
And what others did they make? Just this 350?
No, they made a range of others, starting I think from 125s, and they went up to 600 and 650 twins that they used to race.
Wow, so you're going to try and get hold of some more, are you, or is this just going to be your only one?
I think this will be the only one, but I'd like to run it in with the rallies with the vintage bikes and that. And
well, you can do that, surely, can't you?
Yeah, I can. I can enjoy the company of the guys.
Yeah, going out on a nice Sunday ride and having a bit of fun. Well, look, it's a lovely machine. Thank you very much for showing it to us. It's very rare. I've never seen one here. Is this the only one in Australia?
I believe there's another one over east in Bits. So that may be something to look forward to in the future.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Well, Simon, it's a pretty good turnout down here, isn't it?
Lovely day, great sunshine, fantastic turnout of bikes, and the cars, as usual, are only just starting to rock up. Bikes have been here quite a few hours before the cars.
And I've got to say, excuse me wearing my sunnies, but good old ugly fish did give them to me.
It is bright out here, isn't it?
It is very, very bright today.
And where are we? May.
Yeah, May. It's fantastic, isn't it?
I love WA sometimes.
Oh, it's not bad, is it? Now, Simon, this is it. This is the new love of my life.
I hear rumours that you're engaged.
Oh, mate, I'd marry this bike if I could. I'll tell you, it is awesome. It's the new Triumph Bonneville 2009. This is the special edition. It's the 50th anniversary of the Bonneville.
It's a black bike. What's so special about it?
It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just lovely. You get on it. I've ridden a lot of bikes. Probably not a lot of modern bikes, but a lot of older bikes. And I tell you what, I reckon, this is probably the best bike I've ever ridden.
That's a pretty big claim.
It is a big claim. I mean, it's probably not going to be the best.
You've had the Rocket. You've rode the Rocket recently. You had the Pagster. You had not the Pagster, the Piaggio MP3 250.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but there's a lot of bikes in the past that I've ridden. This is just gorgeous. It's so easy to ride. Very, very easy to ride. Very relaxed style of riding. It's got everything at your fingertips. It's very, very responsive. It handles extremely well. The only thing I can say about it is that it might catch me out in the future because I might try and push it just that bit too far. Now, of course, you know it is the 50th anniversary of the Bonneville.
So that would make the first Bonneville a 1959 model.
That's right.
My maths is good.
Yeah, pretty good. The original Bonneville, of course, was 650. This is now 865, so it's got a lot more power than the old Bonneville.
So I can keep up with the modern machinery at least.
Yeah. This is fuel injected. I picked this up from JCS. Don't go there because there won't be any there because I've got this and they're not having it back. I've left my Suzuki down there. They can keep it. I'm going to stick with this.
So I can't have the keys then for a ride?
No, you can't.